Hi, thank you so much for visiting my website. My name is AI or Dr. I. I'm the founder of Classroom Without Walls. And you are on the website right now where you are going to learn more about our Life Accelerator program, which is Classroom Without Walls signature program in which we future-proof the next generation by teaching them what schools are not. And I taught in the classroom for 10 plus years. I worked with almost 3,000 students. I got my master's degree from Syracuse University. I got my PhD from the University of Maryland. Both of them are based in the United States. And many parents came to me and they asked me, hey, Dr. I, what can I do to future-proof my own children? And oftentimes, parents, they think with their good intentions that academic performance, or in the United States, we call this grade point average. They think GPA or academic performance, how many A's, how many B's, that is the only thing that matters in terms of their own children's future readiness. And that is wrong, unfortunately. And research has shown that GPA or academic performance is actually inversely related to innovation orientation. In other words, the higher the academic performance, the less likely that a kid is to innovate. And also, research has shown that students, their creativity actually decreases as they become more educated. So if you are here right now on my website, I want to send you a big congratulations for making the right decision to think about ways to educate your own children outside the traditional school environment. As we say at Classroom Without Walls, the best education happens outside the classroom. And after working with so many students and parents, I also serve as an Adobe education leader, Adobe insider, HubSpot Academy instructor, and I also work with different schools, school districts to help them design their curriculum to future-proof the next generation. So after working with all of those brands and schools and working with the students and parents, and my own ongoing effort to learn more about education, future readiness, I finally cracked the code on education and what it takes to future-proof the next generation. And I discovered and academic learning is only the tip of the iceberg. To future-proof the next generation, you need a lot more than the tip of the iceberg, aka academic or school-based learning. You also need new media knowledge, which means our students, their ability to leverage social media and creative technologies to practice digital storytelling and digital story selling. How many of them know how they can use social media and creative technologies as a constructive tool to build their careers, to develop as an emerging professional? Very few students actually know how to do that. And we work with our students to really boost their digital literacy. And each of my students in the Life Accelerator program, and which you will see on the website, will actually launch a live streaming podcast. And we have students who literally got jobs out of the podcast, which is pretty amazing. So that is one aspect we cover. Digital literacy. Another thing that we cover at my Life Accelerator program is life skill. Research has shown emotional intelligence and soft skills, they are actually 2 times more predictive of a person's long-term success than IQ. Unfortunately, many school leaders, parents, and even students, they are only looking at IQ or, as I mentioned earlier, school-based learning. That is the old model. Do you actually know Google is launching their own career certifications to replace the traditional four-year college? Why? Because the cost to onboard a fresh college grad is very expensive. It is only a matter of time that more organizations like Google are going to be involved in educating the next generation. So what can we learn from this as concerned forward-thinking parents, which is the traditional education, the four-year college is no longer sufficient to future-proof my children. You have to think outside the box, and you have to educate your children outside the classroom. And following Google, 20 plus organizations are no longer requiring a college degree to work for those companies, including Google, Apple, IBM, Starbucks, Costco, and so on and so forth. Exciting changes that parents must be aware of if they want their children to stand out and be future ready. So under life skills, we talk about the 4 C's that companies are looking for that future ready students need to have. They include communication, collaboration, creativity, critical thinking, and at my life accelerator program, we also added emotional intelligence. Many of our students do not have those critical life skills. Research has shown this, and I have witnessed this in my own students and the schools that I personally work with. And students, they don't even know how to talk to strangers, how to send a professional email. And at my Life Accelerator program, we actually teach our students how to do digital networking. They have no clue. And they are now even aware of many of the remote learning project management tools such as Asana, Trello, and like even like Google Doc. Many of them don't even know how to send a Google Calendar. So we work with the students and to really work on their life skills. And the last component that we cover at our Life Accelerator program is mindset. And I have been an entrepreneur for quite a few years, and my work has been featured in Forbes, Entrepreneur, Today Show, Adobe, HubSpot, Pearson Education, Inside Higher Education, and project and different projects and different publications, Modern Mom. So what I learned from my own success is that success is actually an inside-out journey. Mindset matters big time. And unfortunately, in the traditional curriculum, students don't really learn much about their mind and even who they are. Why? Because for many students, their entire educational journey is designed for them, but without their involvement. When they are 5 years old, they need to learn this, and that. When they are 6 years old, they need to learn this, and that. So everything is given to the students without their involvement. So by the time the students get to the college level, they have never been given an opportunity to look within, to really think about what am I interested in? What is my passion? What is my strength? But then all of a sudden, everyone is telling them, you are a grown up right now. You need to figure out what you want to do. You need to choose a major. You need to pursue a career. That is too much for the students. So at Classroom Without Walls, our Life Accelerator program, we really work with our students to understand who am I? What are my core values? Engaging in this self-discovery to understand human beings, we actually have 3 brains, not just one, actually 3, and how we can tap into our brain power or from the neuroscience perspective to understand how I can transform the inside so that we can transform the outside. So to summarize, our Life Accelerator program. We have a year-long program, which is our elite level program, lots of exciting features and benefits. We also have a 3-month silver level program. And so this is the model that we follow, which is our Iceberg model. I'm going to quickly to draw the model for you, which is also my way to summarize what I have been talking about. The tip of the iceberg is school-based learning, which we don't really cover. And our Life Accelerator program covers everything that is under the tip of the iceberg. And we have 3 core components based on my experience as a teacher and based on my experience as an education consultant and my own ongoing effort to learn. And I discovered besides academic learning, you need 3 additional elements to future-proof the next generation, which I already explained to you. But to summarize, those 3 elements include new media knowledge, life skill, and mindset. And if you decide to join our Life Accelerator program, either the elite year-long program or the 3-month program, you are not only working with me, but also we have a team of competitively and carefully selected digital mentors to help your children to understand those 3 elements in a very hands-on manner, so that they are not only ready for the future, but they are being transformed from the inside out. And we offer a money-back guarantee to the parents. So in other words, by the end of the end of the year, if you choose our year-long elite program, or by the end of the 3 months, you come to me, Dr. I, my kid has not been transformed. There's no change at all. I return every penny to you. That is how much faith and how confident we are in our program. And we have witnessed lots of students' transformation. I highly encourage you to spend some time looking through this Life Accelerator website. You will see lots of testimonials, written testimonials, and videos from students, from clients, and from parents, and see how I'm transforming their lives, and I can do the same to you. And what I learned from my experience of working with so many students is that the sooner you start, the less damage that we have to undo. The younger they are, the easier it is for them to adapt to a new way of learning. So thank you so much for watching this video, for checking out my program, and definitely spend some time on the website. And there is also, make sure you join my email list to get a copy of my 30+ page workbook on education, what parents need to know to future-proof the next generation. And also spend some time here to watch my live training, and even better, to join my weekly live streaming show on every Friday, and where I interview leading education professionals, parents, students, business leaders to discuss, debate, and disrupt education. We go live on every Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time or noon Eastern time, and we go live on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Twitter, and on YouTube, on different social media channels. The show is called What is School For? You can subscribe, check out my show on iTunes and different places, or join us live on LinkedIn. Thank you so much. The best time to invest in your children's education is now, and your investment will determine their future. And I'm sending you my best wishes. Stay future ready.